So in this video, we are going to talk about the 3B return. Now, this is a self-declaration summary which has to be filed in every month, quarterly for the SSCs who have chosen to file it on a basis of QRMP scheme. So they are supposed to file every quarter, but make the payment every month. So they need to report, the overall figures of sale, the input tax credit which they have claimed, and the net tax payable has to be shown and paid along with this return. So now let's discuss the frequency of 3B return. It has to be filed uh, on 20th of the succeeding month, where the turnover of an assessee increased 5 crores. And it has to be filed on 22nd of the month if they have chosen QRMP scheme and their turnover is less than 5 crores. Now let us go to the GST portal and see the return 3B, which is filed on a monthly basis. So we go to services, go to returns, and go to the return dashboard and reach to this place. So this is an assessee who is filing return on quarterly basis. So we'll go to say Q1 and look at the Q1 return, which was for the quarter April to June, and we'll search the returns here. So we are going to search the returns here, and then we'll find the returns at the bottom. So we have discussed in the earlier videos, we have discussed R1 and 2B returns. So in this video, we are going to talk about the 3B return, which is a quarterly return. Now look at this last tab. This is a quarterly return because the turnover of the assessee scheme, they've chosen the QRMP scheme. So we can download the GSTR return and look at the return. So we have downloaded the return here, and we can look for the return. So this is the 3B return, which is filed for the year 2023-24 for the period April to June. So it gives you the GST number, name of the registered person. So then it talks about, details of the first section talks about the details of output supplies. That means all the sales which the assessee has made. So the assessee has, the tax payable value is 32,17,490, which is the sale during the quarter. And this is the amount of tax which the assessee has recovered from its customers, which is, 2,89,549 for CGST, and SGST is 2,89,000. So it gives you, the first section gives you the detail of sales which the assessee has made, total sales, and the amount of CGST and SGST which they have collected. So this is all the sales which they have made in the state of Haryana. Then we talk about the details of the input eligible credit. So the input credit available is 30,052, which is for the integrated tax IGST, 1,16,000 for central sales tax, 1,16,000 for the state CGST, the state tax, which is SGST. So then this is the net overall input tax credit, and finally talks about late payment fees if you are making a payment late, otherwise payment of taxes. So how much tax which they have paid in cash is 1,43,047 rupees. So this is after adjusting the ITC which was eligible. So overall the taxes. Now if you look at the payment of tax column here, now we have seen that the assessee has collected 2,89,549 on account of CGST and 2,89,000 on account of state tax, which is SGST, and they have input tax credit which is eligible to the assessee. So on account of 30,000 IGST and CGST 1,16,000 and 1,16,000 for the state GST, CGST. The 1,16,000 is CGST. So this is the total tax which the assessee is supposed to pay, and this is what he is supposed to claim, and this is the payment he has to make at the time of filing this return, which is 1,43,000 and 1,73,000.